You better be ready. This one's going to be personal.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's United States Championship.
It's the United States Champion looking to continue her dominance.
The United States Champion's been on quite a run as of late. Even if you don't like how she goes about her business, you have to admit she's handling it.
Nia Jax is here to stick up for her family.
Just when the Archetype thought they'd moved past this rivalry, they have to face the consequences of their actions yet again.
The champ may need to brush up on the bloodline family tree. Nia Jax is...
Introducing the challenger from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
There you see it, the Women's United States Championship. The champion had no idea who she'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but when it turns out to be someone who's got an extra grind, good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former Archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives her the slight edge here against Nia Jax.
Nia Jax is hoping the element of surprise will allow her to get some revenge on behalf of her family bloodline here tonight.
Oh, a merciless strike!
Both wrists captured and...
Catches the leg.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors.
Effective counter.
Boom! One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch. Effective leg lariat.
The challenger really taking it on the chin here.
Oh, baby, knocking those teeth loose with that knee.
Launched right out of the ring. Countout rule is active as she heads to the floor.
Oh, smash right into those steel steps, man.
Throws her back in from ringside. Making the climb to the top rope. Perched up top.
Oh, and she doesn't connect!
The arm absorbing the damage.
Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Great reversal from Jax.
Power
slam incoming, no.
And snapped down with an inverted DDT. The Women's US Champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Naomi is in the house.
The champion better keep her eye on the ball here.
Nia Jax has the Women's United States title.
And the champ has no idea.
Nia with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new Women's United States champion.
The so-called archetype was beaten at her own game. Credit to Nia and Naomi. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Moreno.
You hate to see it. Somewhere, my guy Rikishi is smiling.
It was a long trip back here.
It wasn't your fault.
I should have done something.
Maybe. But
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match...
It's the fallen hero and her partner, who she's dragged down with her.
The following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And Elizabeth Nelson and Moreno.
The archetype and Moreno are in trouble here. There's still a lot.
Family ties bring Naomi and Nia Jax together here tonight.
And the team of Naomi and Nia Jax.
Naomi and Nia Jax look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired. What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four cannot stand each other. And now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four women forever. You can guarantee that.
Just walking right over the spine of their opponent, now dancing after it. Stops that offense from connecting. I got fists are flying into this brutal steel cage match as these four women settle their differences once and for all.
Determined to make it up the cage, balance and a tight grip are key.
Forearm to the kidneys! She's seated in the cage, high above the ring. If she could just lift her other leg over the top.
She used a lot of energy getting up there. Does she have enough to get down?
She's trying. Half her body's over the top of the cage.
This is her chance. She has to keep her cool.
No, you're going to have to fight if you're going to get out of this cage. You didn't really think it was going to be that easy.
She landed hard there, guys.
A for her. That fall had to be devastating.
Oh, she's got to keep her balance. She's still got a long way down.
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Oh, look at this arm wrench. Leg lariat with the arm wrench. Very nice. Battling on the top. Down they go. She got sent back to the mat. Hard.
Now you have to recover. How you bounce back from this might decide the match. And a series of vicious stomps.
You have to imagine the disdain it takes to repeatedly stomp someone like that.
Backing her into that corner now.
That brings a rush of blood to the head. She fights back with the counter. Good night. And with an onslaught of strikes like that, it's clear they have nothing but punishment on their mind. Drop kick. Beautiful. Cobra clutches in. Cobra clutches in. What a throw.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
Frankensteiner.
Every strike more devastating than the last.
Oh, man. Jarring headbutt.
She might need to regroup.
Yeah, Nia delivering the pain.
She's heading up the cage wall.
Looking for the right footing here.
Oh.
Into a monkey flip.
I'll just leave it at this. Nobody comes into a match hoping to get chucked around like that.
She could be close to victory if she can get over the cage.
This could be her chance, but she's got to be careful.
Up and over the top. This could be it, fellas.
Victory is within reach. Just have to get to the ground now.
And face first they go. No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot.
Release back suplex. Not the prettiest thing you'll ever see, but it sure looks effective from here.
And Nia could be wasting time playing to the crowd.
Vicious combination of strikes. Blackout. Russian leg sweep. Not done there.
And heavy hands to follow.
Just going all out with every blow.
Set up in the corner. What is coming next?
Naomi put a stop to that. Okay, she's taking her showboating a bit too far at this point. Counter. Saw it coming.
The springboard attack fails to land.
What a German suplex.
And Jax is clearly looking for a fight here.
Trying to stay sure-footed on the way up.
Making a move off the cage wall here.
From the top.
A bunch of strikes. What a combination. And she's on top of the cage. This is her moment to escape.
She's so close here. Just has to finish the job.
She's over the ledge now. Victory lies beneath her.
And now descending down the cage wall, but both feet have to hit the floor. She turns it around with the reversal.
Quick thinking right there.
Oh, she's throwing it now. Hyping up the crowd.
Jaw shattered. Just a continuous rush being faced by Naomi.
Yeah, Naomi needs to reassess her strategy. Big hip toss into the cartwheel and a knee strike. What a combination.
Now heading up the cage.
Giving her opponent a piece of her mind here.
The summit of this steel cage is in sight, gentlemen. She felt a bit awkward from the cage there.
Something to keep an eye on.
She picked her opponent off the cage. Now she has become the aggressor.
She can't possibly take any more.
Surely a grim-looking future if
himself a foothold to climb the cage.
Using the top rope to start the climb.
And now perched at the top of the steel cage. She could be close to victory if she can get over the cage.
Now she just has to figure out how she's getting down.
Made it to the top of the cage. Now time to plan the way down.
A reckless leap or a careful climb. Those are your two choices.
Here are your winners, Moreno and Elizabeth Nelson.
The former archetype and Moreno have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out. Naomi and Nia have got to be frustrated.
A win's a win, right?
I know you're not the cordial type these days.
I've been putting it to good use.
Nonetheless,
Thank me?
you did an excellent job. When you weren't sulking away in your gym. In the meantime, my client, Jordan. So if we had worked together, you would have dragged me down. So that's it. Two simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never...
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Jordan's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take her title. And that's not a prediction. That's a...
I gotta say.
No one's forcing you to...
No, but I feel... Look, I'm not...
Let me guess.
It's not.
You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of...
It was. Beating?
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Women's Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board.
Okay, we can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with... I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go. Like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Remember when I said it wasn't your fault when I lost my United States title? I lied. We both know you failed and it cost me.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Moreno. You think. I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah, well, I know you'll pay for this someday.
We'll see. In the meantime...
The greatest WWE Women's Champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that dead weight Moreno. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Moreno ever again. She's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Jordan Grace for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you gonna do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any...
Fine, so how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Women's Championship.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything, including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
If the Wyatts get involved in this one, don't say I didn't warn you.
Done looking for praise, this superstar is chasing power.
Well, so much for a feeling out process. These two are unloaded. The Archetype's recurring nightmare is back.
Looks like a Wyatt 6 fake out this time. Still effective.
Tilt-a-whirl arm drag.
Rights and lefts, elbows, knees, all of them lethal. That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop.
And now she's allowing her adoring public to shower her with adulation. Both arms captured, and vitriolic stomps. Uncorks another one.
You could feel the resentment building with each stomp there. What a punch. Moonsault. Julia now lacking any signs of resistance.
Can Julia recover from this adversity?
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. I think rage took over in that moment. Nothing but blind rage.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match.
Gets out of dodge.
Kick to the midsection, into the hammerlock. I think we know what comes next. Into a DDT.
Counter after counter. Neither superstar getting the clear advantage.
Oh, nothing fancy with that boot. Both wrists captured and pop.
Julia eludes that.
In total control of their opponent at the moment. Scooped up and slammed down hard.
Lands a timely reversal. A kick out before the referee can get to one.
Look like they still got enough energy for a simple kick out.
One arm hooked. Face buster. Serious jeopardy for Julia.
2 count. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Elizabeth Nelson.
A win like this one will do a lot to silence any critics of her comeback. She didn't just win, she removed